Good morning. Ira Epstein with your morning flash update for this Monday, the 21st of October. I wouldn't know it in Chicago, but it's the 21st of October, 2024, about 8:25 a.m. The reason I said that, we're going to be 84 in the city today. Normally, we're 61, so this gives you an idea of how it is. Remember I told people about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, the best time to visit Chicago is right now? I'm right on the money, I'll say that. A little bit of a correction starting off the day in the stock indices, okay. But you get 20% of the S&P 500 companies reporting this week. It's big. So far, 80% of the companies reporting, and there haven't been a lot, but there's been a good amount, have beaten earnings estimates. Metal markets exploded to the upside today. I think it's a combination now of safe haven to a degree. You saw that Israel's Mr. Netanyahu, the prime minister, they attacked his home, they being Hezbollah, with drones over the weekend. Now Israel's trying to prepare what's it going to do. And obviously what they are doing is they've gone after Hezbollah, they've gone after the financial areas where they're taking out anything that can dole out money within Lebanon, at least that's what I'm hearing. Now the question is, what about Iran? You know that's coming in some way. A leak, whether it's real or not, took place over the weekend with plans and some types of new bombs that Israel has that we've not heard before. And the question is, what does this all mean against Iran? Big question marks there. Before I get too far, let's look at the day's news for you. The Conference Board leading, lagging, and coincident indicators come out at 9. They expect it unchanged from August, down 0.2. Boeing made a new offer on the table that gets voted on Wednesday, and Wednesday's also the day that Boeing reports earnings, so it's going to be a big Boeing day. Separately, the union representing U.S. postal workers ratified a new contract over the weekend, and let's applaud it. They finally get air conditioning in their poor vehicles. I mean, I can't believe that here we are in 2024 and there's no air conditioning in postal vehicles. It makes no sense. Boy, good for them. Can you imagine in Arizona in the summer delivering mail? China cut the benchmark interest rates today by more than was thought they were going to do. They went 25 basis points both on the 1-year and on the 5-year loans. And as I said, we're going to see the S&P companies reporting today. Now, I did a special report for you on the dollar. And I went to the dollar because this is where the dollar gets interesting. Pre-election, we're only 15, 16 days now in front of the election. And then post-election, what takes place. Very important report. It's only up for 3 days. It's on our website. Let me just bring you into that. It's on our website at iraepstein.com. You can move your cursor up here as well to get that. But it's iraepstein.com, and just look on the top left. You'll see in bright green, currency report. Give it a click, and I think you'll find it interesting. Now, unlike doing bar charts and the like, I went with one thing and one thing only. 50-year, 53-year, 25-year, and 15-year look-see as to how the dollar does post and then, pre and then post-election, and what it means for the market, where the market went, and how it finishes off December historically. Does that mean it'll work this way this year? Not necessarily. But when you go back 53 years, you're getting an awful lot of elections. There was all kinds of things going on. So, I like what it did. As I said, it'll be up for 3 days. Dollar is up a little bit. Most currencies, as you can see, are to the downside today. No surprise there. In the grain market, you know what they're doing. Just think of those combines. Think of them as F1 race cars racing through the fields now, getting everything done as fast as they can, trying to wrap things up while the weather is absolutely ideal to be getting the harvest in. Bonds and notes, I got to tell you, folks, you keep adding yield, not subtracting, adding. The market is saying that the Fed is not going to make 50 basis points of cuts at this point, knowing all the data, come November. In other words, I'm not convinced at all that there's a 25 basis point cut on the table. But whatever they do, because you keep adding so much yield, I think that they'll do what they do when the market goes the other way, just like what it did off the 50 basis points when they cut, and then the market added yield almost immediately all the way through. A little bit of war worry taking place here, and a combination of maybe China will unleash something more productive and help get demand going for oil. Could be the case. I'm going to repeat, I don't understand why the Biden administration hasn't announced that they're buying more oil for the strategic reserves. It's staring them in the face. It's under $70. Why not go for it? In any case, I'm Ira Epstein. Again, get the metal report, the currency report. I'm so used to doing the metals. The currency report on the US dollar, iraepstein.com. You can't miss it. Look on the top left or move your cursor up here. I'm Ira, choking here. You have yourself a great day, and I will catch up with you at the end of the trading day tonight. Take care.